Did you know that over 50% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck? And yet, many of them are still managing to save money. Crazy, right? Today, we're diving deep into how you can save big even if you're on a small income. Stick around because you might just be surprised by what you can achieve. The goal isn't to feel limited but rather to feel empowered, knowing you can take control of your finances, no matter the size of your paycheck. Hey there, fellow money savers. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling a topic that's super important for so many of us, saving money on a small income. Now, I know what you might be thinking, saving? On my budget? Is that even possible? Well, I'm here to tell you that it absolutely is. With the rising costs of living and those pesky unexpected expenses, it can feel like saving is a pipe dream. But don't worry. We're going to break it all down and show you how you can actually make your money work for you. So, grab a snack, get comfy, and let's jump right into it. Alright, let's get real for a second. Saving money on a tight budget can feel like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Many of us face similar challenges. Rent keeps going up, groceries are more expensive than ever, and who can forget those surprise bills that pop up out of nowhere? Whether it's a car repair or a medical expense, these unexpected costs can really throw a wrench in your savings plans. Plus, let's not forget about inflation. It seems like prices are rising on everything: gas, food, utilities, you name it. It's no wonder that so many people feel overwhelmed and defeated when it comes to saving. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. We're going to talk about how to tackle these issues head-on and turn those challenges into opportunities for savings. So, why is saving so important, even if it feels like an impossible task? Well, having a little extra cushion in your bank account can provide you with peace of mind. Whether you need to handle an emergency expense, make a big life change, or invest in your future, having savings gives you options. And that's what it's all about, giving yourself the freedom to make financial decisions without the constant pressure of living paycheck to paycheck. Trust me, it's worth it. Now that we've laid out the challenges, let's dive into some practical strategies that can help you save money, even when your income is small. First up, budgeting. I can't stress enough how important it is to have a budget. It's like having a roadmap for your finances. Start by tracking your income and expenses for a month. You might be surprised to see where your money is actually going. Once you have a clear picture, you can prioritize your necessary expenses, like rent and utilities, while cutting back on non-essentials, like fancy coffee or eating out. Next, let's talk about the 50-30-20 rule. This rule suggests that you allocate 50% of your income to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings. By sticking to this formula, you can make sure you're not overspending while still putting some cash aside for future goals. Another great technique is the envelope system. You allocate a certain amount of cash into different envelopes for categories like groceries, entertainment, and savings. Once the cash is gone, that's it. No more spending in that category for the month. Here's another tip: automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account. Even if it's just $10 a week, it adds up over time. By automating, you remove the temptation to spend that money elsewhere. Plus, it's a great way to build a savings habit without even thinking about it. And don't forget about finding additional income sources. Whether it's picking up a side hustle, selling items you no longer need, or even starting a small online business, every little bit helps. Plus, there are tons of apps out there that can help you earn money by doing simple tasks or surveys. So, get creative. You can also consider freelance opportunities or gig work. Sites like Upwork, Fiverr, or even offering services in your local community can bring in some extra cash that can be directly funneled into savings. Now, let me share an inspiring story that really highlights how saving is possible even in tough situations. Meet Sarah. She was a single mum working a part-time job, barely making ends meet. But instead of throwing in the towel, she decided to take control of her finances. She started budgeting seriously and found ways to cut costs, like meal prepping to save on groceries and cancelling subscriptions she didn't use. Sarah even started a small Etsy shop selling handmade crafts, which brought in some extra cash each month. Fast forward a year, and Sarah had saved over $5,000. She was able to build an emergency fund, pay off a few debts, and even treat herself to a little vacation. The key takeaway here? Sarah's success didn't come overnight. It took commitment, creativity, and a willingness to adapt. So, if she can do it, so can you. You don't need a high salary to make a significant impact on your financial life. You just need a plan and the dedication to stick to it. Another strategy that can help is reducing debt. High interest debt, like credit cards, can eat away at your income, making it harder to save. Focus on paying off debt by using methods like the debt snowball or debt avalanche. By getting rid of these financial burdens, you'll free up more money that can go towards savings or other financial goals. Let's not overlook the importance of setting clear savings goals. Whether it's saving for a new car, an emergency fund, or a dream vacation, having a specific goal gives you motivation. Break your goal into smaller, manageable steps. For example, if you want to save $1,000 in 6 months, aim to save about $167 each month. It's much easier to stay on track when you have a clear target in mind. Another often overlooked way to save is to reevaluate your subscriptions and recurring expenses. Many of us have subscriptions we don't use often enough to justify the cost. Whether it's a streaming service, a gym membership, or a monthly box subscription, cutting these out can save you a surprising amount of money. Take a moment to review all your recurring charges and ask yourself if they're really worth it. I also want to mention the power of community resources. Many cities offer free or low-cost services that can help you save money, like food banks, community centers, or local workshops that teach financial literacy. Taking advantage of these resources can help stretch your dollars further without sacrificing your quality of life. Alright, let's wrap this up. Today, we've covered a lot of ground about saving money on a small income. Remember, the challenges are real, but so are the solutions. By budgeting effectively, prioritizing your expenses, and exploring additional income sources, you can start saving money, even if your income isn't what you'd like it to be. Just keep in mind that every little bit adds up, and with patience and perseverance, you can build your financial future. Now, I want to hear from you. What are your best saving tips? Or maybe you're facing some challenges you'd like to share. Drop a comment below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and check out my other videos on budgeting and financial planning. Let's keep this money saving journey going together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.